So I wonder, what fuckery is going on the internets today? Answer the fucking phone.
Seriously, Vlad, what the fuck do you want?
Answer the goddamn mother. Hey, Gallagher!
Yo, what's up?
You should check out what's on the internets today.
Yeah. No, I'll take a look at it.
Isn't that just amazing? For this lovely occasion, at 7:50 in the morning, I have very little choice but to light up a cigarette. This drives me insane. In the most positive way possible. Read me, bitch. Redoing my pinned tweet so I can block potential shitheads on sight in my DMs and mentions. Okay. Read this first before leaving your shit. Reply, or I will probs block you. Oh my god. If that's what you want, block me your damn self. And get it fucking live. Anyways, let's get into it. Okay, so, right away, it's pretty interesting, honestly. I'm intrigued. Anytime somebody says they're gonna block you over a tweet or a message, it's automatically interesting, isn't it? So, anyway, let's continue. I should preface this. Anyone, didn't you already preface this? Okay, whatever, anyway. I should preface anyone here screeching about legality does so in vain. People flooding my DMs to post the unfunny, or the same unfunny, found a new flag / home for you. Jail clip art, looking at you. Yeah, I guess that is kind of dumb. Legality doesn't equal morality, as any half-wit should know by now, blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, I mean, whatever. Morality doesn't even matter in the first place, so yeah, you're right. Anyway, the next thing, and follow-up, also a shit argument because the law changes. Okay, yeah, whatever. Hide behind paper-thin justification for death threats, doxing attempts, and harassment all you want. Doesn't change its fallacious nature or hide how much of a scumbag you are. Me saying I have X attractions and Y opinions about them and don't want to hide that doesn't equal I'm out here acting on X attraction wherever I happen to be at the moment. Now, I know enough about this tweet thread that this doesn't mean I'm acting on it will be very important later. Anyway, skipping through. Oh, here we go. This is where it gets interesting. Yep. You're reading my bio right. Let's read his bio real quick. She, he, they. That's a bit confusing. Aspiring game dev. Leftist, vegan, person of color, polypan, necro-inclusive, zoosexual. Oh, deal with it or get the fuck out. Alrighty then. Yep, you're reading my bio right. I'm a pansexual, polyamorous necrophile who seeks to do no harm. An inclusive zoosexual, I believe in consent, not abuse. Fuck yeah. Hear that? Someone somewhere is typing up snarky comments. Or sorry, a snarky response already. Sad. Yeah, I'm doing more than typing it up, sir, madam, it. Yeah, so the left tends to push a lot of sexual attractions, namely pedophilia. And maybe not all of the left, but a lot of the left, including like TED Talks, which I responded to like a long ass fucking time ago that's since been unlisted and shit. But yeah, ultimately, it's one of those things where it's like, look, honestly, if you're gonna push pedophilia, then actually I have zero qualms pushing bestiality / necrophilia. I have no issue with that. In fact, this guy is like a fucking goddamn Jim in the Rough, or whatever that stupid fucking Aladdin saying is. Anybody here to gawk gets blocked. I'm not here for your childish games. If he's very serious, or she or whatever, if you want to learn what these labels mean, why I ascribe them to myself, and my views about my attractions, stick around. It's not. If not, can't you read? I already said, get the fuck out. This is a badass over here. Pansexual differs from bisexual. No, it doesn't. In that sex and gender aren't determining factors in my attractions. And as you'll see, neither is the species. Polyamory means I can love multiple partners with all's consent. I find it disturbing that this is a new trend, right? That everybody has to mention consent. Without communication, by the way, partners on what is / isn't okay. Things fall apart. I mean, it's kind of hard to have consent and to have communication if you're also a necrophile. I'm just saying, like, you know, the dead animal isn't going to be like, I mean, it might be like that if you shove your dick in its mouth. But anyway, regardless, the very next line is, I'm a necro, so I'm attracted to corpses and the dead. Oh, God. There are several classifications of necros. I am an opportunistic necro with romantic tendencies. God damn it. Oh, man. This is hard. I'm not homicidal or a mutilomaniac. Anyone saying so either hasn't read this or is lying and getting blocked. Blocking is the solution to everything, right? Basically, I only condone roadkill practice. Yeah. This is great, man. This is... Whoa. This is the best morning gift. I care about how my actions affect the living because they can feel pain / harm and can have an opinion about something unlike the deceased. I'm crying. It would only be an issue to me if anyone stood to be harmed by my actions. Look, I've made these same arguments just as a joke, and this guy is like dead serious. Anyway, and no, I don't care if you, the random passerby on Twitter, claims to be cripplingly traumatized by knowing people like corpses. I'm gonna have a conversation with this person, honestly. We both know it's bullshit. But if you genuinely feel that way, the problem isn't my existence, it's your fragility. Actually, I mean, like, I kind of agree with that. Honestly, like, I have no issue with necrophilia. I mean, I'm not going to personally do it, and I think it's disturbing. But on the other side of the coin, I mean, it's a victimless crime, right? I mean, people always say we should legalize weed because weed is a victimless crime. Necrophilia is victimless as well. I mean, people watching it might become victims of something disturbing they watched. I mean, it's a bit of an interesting argumentation anyway. At the very least, if for nothing else, it makes for a good intellectual exercise, in my opinion. Anyway, it says next, and to anyone's pathetic efforts telling me to respect the dead, kindly fuck off. Oh, that's not what this is really about. No how? I know it isn't. Question mark. Do you respect the dead? When you throw away the eaten chicken wing, or when you trash those baby back ribs, why so inconsistent? How about when you leave the animal you struck abandoned on the side of the road to die of their injuries? Anyway, sorry. Doesn't sound like respecting the dead or living to me. I see my actions as a kind gratitude to the deceased's memory. Oh my God. As beautiful in death as in life. Oh my God, this is great. What's that? I could get diseases? Know what else could get me ill? Literally any other kind of unprotected sex. I mean, that's true, I guess. Stop trying to post hoc justify your ew, icky, disgust response. Your feelings are not just common sense, and taking intuition as a fact is stupid. Next, the big kahuna. I'm a zoo, and proud of it. What's that? You think I abuse animals and rape them? Who the actual fuck gave you that idea? Why, I'm a pro-contact. Being a zoo doesn't necessitate you having sex with animals. Anti-contact, asexual, and single zoos exist. But there's more. Some zoos have partners who show no interest in sexual activity with them, which they respect with abstinence. Does that sound like somebody who rapes their animal partner? It sounds like somebody just has a pet. It's a bit confusing, honestly. By acknowledging and adhering to their partner's sexual wishes, or lack thereof, I think not. I'm a bit confused here. Let's see what the rest of it says. Leave more clarification. Additionally, no one chooses their actions. Their attractions. Oh, I misread that. Only their actions. So saying, because of my sexuality, I must harm others is a load of shit. That's right. I said it. Sexuality, not paraphilia, not mental illness. Triggered? Nope. Sorry. Only facts and logic here. I mean, you can use logic to justify a large array of things, so, okay. Also, earlier, he doesn't really specify what he was talking about a second ago, so, essentially, I guess animals have sexual wishes. I'm not entirely sure. I mean, I guess he has a cat, and if you have a cat that's in heat, you can fuck a cat, I suppose. I wouldn't want to risk it. Anyway, as I said earlier in the video, if the left is going to push pedophilia and other forms of paraphilias, I'll push this. Why not? That's serious. I think this is absolutely hysterical. I think it's hilarious. It unironically uses the same arguments I have used ironically. It just fits the bill perfectly. Like, I think a lot of people that I know personally probably could have easily claimed that was me, but it's not. It's but it's perfect though. If this person gets pulled off the internet, which he, she, they probably will. And if that occurs, well, I will be very sad. And I will only play one song over and over and over in the memory of the truest boy. There goes